Hello, my fellow classmates. I wanted to talk about drag racing and why it is considered a sport. Drag racing has been going on since clear back to the horse and buggy days when they were basically seeing who had the faster horse. It progressed further when in the 1700s we had a race in America between a horse versus a steam engine to see who could pull a train of passengers up the hill the fastest. Sadly, the horse won due to the steam engine breaking down. But because of the steam engine's efficiency, it evolved us into a more modern society, which in the 1930s allowed retired bootleggers, people that sold alcohol illegally during the Prohibition Acts, to compete against each other to see who had the faster car using their cars that they used to try and outrun the police with while delivering alcohol. That led to a few creations of drag racing that we know of today. You have the actual drag racing with the tree lights and quarter mile, eighth mile, that sort of thing. And then you also have the round courses that would be like the Indianapolis 500 and stuff like that, as well as the more known version with the law enforcement, which is the street racing, where you guys are illegally racing. Me and my family consider racing to be a sport for a lot of reasons. One of them that I consider is more of a story is about last September-ish when we went to Billings, Montana for our very first 300-foot dirt track racing, and it was cool to get to go there. And when we got there, we had the test and handling run, which is making sure your bike's running good, making sure you're getting used to the track. It's really good. And then for my personal side, my first race, I got a little bit too excited and was sleeping at the light and looking around and being all excited, and it ended up causing me to lose the race by half a second. And then my next race, I had adrenalized up and was watching the lights, and I launched extremely hard, and I won the race by 2.5 seconds. And then my final race, it started to rain, and because of the ground being a bentonite clay based, it gained stickiness and traction and began to bite and get better hold of my tires, and I wasn't quite prepared for it, and I gave it the same throttle as if I was riding on dry ground, and it hooked, flipped my bike over and bent it all up, and I lost that race. But what was so cool about that experience for me is the first time there, and I got in the awards, I got second place and $20 that helped fix up my bike again. And drag racing is really just a sport that is competitive yet family based in sense. Everyone is willing to help each other usually. Thank you for your time and have a good day.